Our outrider Tia Schaefer leading the 3-year-old Philly Pacers out onto the track for tonight's 9th race at Pocono. This is the James M. Lynch Memorial Pace for $300,000. Started off by the one Tequila Monday. Susan Oakes and Chuck Pompey, the owners. Chris Oakes, the trainer. Brian Sears, the driver. Tequila Monday, coming off a win in the elimination, has earned 6 figures in each of her first 2 racing seasons. Number 2, Big City Betty, owned by Steve Salerno and Bruce Potter. Trainer Steve Salerno, the driver Jim Marone Jr., and Big City Betty keeps surprising as a long shot. 3rd in the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes at 11-1 2 starts ago. 2nd in her elimination at 27-1 last week. Big City Betty looking for her 3rd win of the season. Number 3, Inverse Hanover, owned by Pinsky Stables and White Birch Farm. Trainer Nifty Norman. The driver is Tim TETRICK, and Tim has won this race 3 times before with Southwind Tempo, American Jewel, and I Love the Nightlife. Inverse Hanover, coming off a 3rd in her elimination, had a 4-race winning streak to start the season. Number 4, Agent Q, owned by Martin Scharf, Rochetti Cassar Racing, and Robert Mascara. Trainer Aaron Lambert, and the driver is David Miller. Agent Q coming off a win in her elimination, and that was following up a 2nd in the Fan Hanover. Has earned over $586,000 in her career. 5, Brazuca, owned by John Cancellieri, the trainer Tom Cancellieri, the driver Corey Callahan. Brazuca has not lost this season. 3 wins in 3 races, including her elimination mile last time out. 8 wins in 13 lifetime starts for the 5, Brazuca. Number 6, Betters Up, owned by Brad Grant, Teresa Davidson, Michelle McEnany, trainer Scott McEnany, driver Doug McNair. Betters Up, big win this year, came in the Fan Hanover, beating 3 other horses in this field with a victory at 11-1 in 149 4/5. Number 7 is Miss Cued, owned by East End Standardbreds, trainer John Balzer. The driver is Steve Smith. Miss Cued has hit the board in every one of her 5 races this year. Her lone win came in the finals of the New Jersey Sire Stakes for 3-year-old pacing fillies. A victory on June 2nd for the winner's share of a $100,000 purse. Number 8, Caviart Alley, owned by Caviart Farms, trainer Noel Daly, Andrew McCarthy, the driver. As a 2-year-old, she earned over $133,000. This year, 1 win in 5. The victory came in Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action at the Meadows 2 starts ago. And number 9 is Idyllic Beach, owned by Tactor Fielding, Brixton Medical Incorporated, and Katz. Trainer Jimmy Tactor, the driver Yannick Gingras. Idyllic Beach coming off a 2nd in her elimination. Yannick Gingras won this race 11 years ago aboard Darlin's Delight. We'll look for it again tonight with Idyllic Beach. That's the field for race number 9, the James M. Lynch Memorial for 3-year-old Philly Pacers, less than a minute to post.
No need to be scared of the odds here. Miss Cued, number 7, is now 7-5, a 15-1 morning line shot. I don't know where they're going, but some people like Miss Cued. I like Agent Q, number 4, very, very impressive elimination winner. Cut the pace and just drew off in the stretch. Very, very sharp for David Miller, Aaron Lambert. They have the filly at the top of her game. I watched her score down. She looked very, very solid on the racetrack. My second choice, Betters Up, number 6. Drive Doug McNair coming down for one drive only, and this is it. Betters Up, top effort in the Fan Hanover up in Mohawk a few weeks ago. Was good last week, 2nd to Agent Q, but never really had a chance. Agent Q controlled the pace, and obviously Betters Up was happy to be 2nd that night. Third choice, number 1, Tequila Monday. Certainly been as good as any horse out there. And the only trouble with Tequila Monday here is what's she going to do with the rail. It's going to be a very, very difficult assignment for Brian Sears. How many horses to let go, when to move, when not to move. This is a filly that usually is good with 1 move, and tonight she might have to make more than 1 move. My 4th choice is number 3, Inverse Hanover, picking up Tim TETRICK. Got acclimated to this class. Only 8 lifetime starts, but was a reasonable 3rd. She was actually fighting to the wire. First time in against Tequila Monday in Idyllic Beach, and I think that might do her some good this week. Certainly, there's a lot of contenders in this race. Number 9, Idyllic Beach, is certainly one of them. Post is a factor, but you know this filly has shown she can leave the gate. She can come from off the pace. Jimmy Takter just showed you the last race that he's a master of preparing horses for the big ones, and I have a feeling Idyllic Beach is prepared for this one in a big way. Yannick Ingris knows his way around a racetrack, certainly a stakes race. He's at the top of his game. Last week, Brazuca, number 5, was able to win an elimination race for Corey Callahan. Corey came back. He wasn't thrilled, but Brazuca is still 3 for 3 this year. This is the first chance she's going to have racing against TEQUILA Monday, Agent Q, and Idyllic Beach, and we'll find out just how good she is. But she's been good enough so far for trainer Tom Cancelleri, and I think she's got a shot here. Jimmy Marone Jr. earlier said that Big City Betty, he thinks he can find the trip with her, and she was second last week and third the week before, so she's coming into the race in pretty good shape, but an outsider that needs a trip. It's the kind of field where you might see an awful lot of movement, you might see a lot of action, and you might see an upset. Earlier tonight, we saw a few upsets when there was extra activity in the race. With the way the post draw tonight, with the way the speed in this race, and the way the horses are not getting home, I wouldn't be surprised to see a closer.
The starter has called the 3-year-old pacing fillies to the gate for tonight's 9th race at Pocono. This is the James M. Lynch Memorial. The purse, $300,000. And around the turn they go. The Pacers have reached the backstretch, and they are underway in the Lynch. CAVIART Alley on the far outside strikes first. In the center of the track, Brazuca firing. Brazuca has a slight edge on CAVIART Alley. Idyllic Beach moving well early into third with Agent Q at the pylons fourth, followed by a parked out Betters Up. TEQUILA Monday away sixth. Then Big City Betty at the back, Inverse Hanover in the trailer, miscued. And now Idyllic Beach trying to take the lead away from Brazuca. It's going to be a quick opening panel here of 26-1 as Yannick Gingras guides Idyllic Beach to the front. Brazuca will settle in the pocket now second, followed on the inside by CAVIART Alley. A length and a half back to Agent Q fourth. Then comes Betters Up. The favorite, TEQUILA Monday, is away sixth. Not much motion to the outside yet. Agent Q changes that with a first over. Big City Betty is now fourth over seven. At the back, Inverse Hanover and miscued. Gingras had his way with a pace there with Idyllic Beach. The half 55-2. 29-1 second panel. Idyllic Beach starts out on the straightaway, up by a length and a quarter as Agent Q pressures on the outside. Excellent trip for Brazuca in the box. Second over is Betters Up. Inside fifth, just 2.5 away. That's CAVIART Alley. Now to the outside, TEQUILA Monday. She is third over, 4.5 away. And then at the back, Inverse Hanover getting backed up on the outside. Big City Betty miscued the trailer. 3/4, 123-1, 27-4, third panel. And on the outside, Agent Q now even with Idyllic Beach. Brazuca still waiting her opportunity. Betters Up starts to move up late. And now TEQUILA Monday getting moving. Top of the stretch, Agent Q easily takes the lead away. On the outside there, Betters Up not closing room inside for Brazuca, but it's all Agent Q here. She's pacing away. Agent Q leaving no doubt in the Lynch. Agent Q by 3 3/4 lengths. Second was CAVIART Alley on the inside third, Brazuca, and Betters Up fourth. Agent Q first over, overpowering for the win in 151 flat. David Miller and Agent Q made this look easy, and it was anything but. Idyllic Beach with the pace setting was really rated well by Yannick Gingras, but Agent Q, no problems getting past her. The closers did not throw any kind of a scare into her. Agent Q wins it easily here and picks up the Lynch. Aaron Lambert, the trainer, David Miller in the bike, Agent Q, the 8-5 second choice on the board. She won her elimination. Remember, she was nosed out in the finals of the Fan Hanover. She was best of the rest, second in the Lismore, but tonight is her night. Agent Q winning pretty comfortably with the first over. It's her 4th win in 7 this year, her 7th lifetime with that big purse, the career earnings jumping over $736,000, and she gets it done tonight in a new lifetime mark of 151 flat. Congratulations to the 2017 James M. Lynch Memorial Pace Champion, the 4, Agent Q.
David, congratulations first, but tell me something. What do you expect going into the race, and did it change when the race took off?
Yeah, you know, I expected be some levers, you know. I thought the rail horse would get away better and maybe get away maybe about the same spot, but following one of the rail or somebody, the 6 or something like that.
At what point did you know you were going to be first over and have to go it alone?
And in the first turn, I said, you know, we were going too hard to try to retake, and you know, my mare, she's pretty game, and I took my shot coming first up with her.
How confident do you feel on the final turn?
I felt good, you know. My mare still had a nice hold of me, and Yannick just asked his filly, and I was getting to her pretty easy. I thought we were going to be in good shape unless somebody off the back got us, but she raced well.
A lot of horses aren't getting home that fast tonight. It seemed like she got home very well. I mean, she just really sharp tonight?
Well, she is very sharp right now. The track might be a bit heavy, you know, maybe a little tiring to somebody, you know, some of them, but like I said, she's very good right now.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.